Before the so-called First War of Indian Independence of 1857 took place, or even before the legendary duo Rani Lakshmibai and Jalkari Bai of Jhansi revolted against the British Raj, women warriors from the south had the audacity to fight for their birthright and gave the colonialists an answer they would never forget. First queen to fight for independence stood all alone with a vigorous blazing eye against the British Empire in the 18th century. 1824 was the period which is 33 years before the First War of Indian Independence. Its valiant warrior queen Kittur Rani Chennamma. Rani Chennamma did not succeed in knocking the Britishers away, but she did inspire many women to rise against the British rule. Kittur Chennamma was born on October 23, 1778 in Kakati, a small village in the present Belagavi district of Karnataka, India. She was married to Mallasarja Desai, the king of Kittur, and had a son from the marriage. Maharaja Mallasarja Desai died in 1816 and also their son died in 1824. Chennama now had to take over the reign of the state and became the queen of Kittur. As the queen of Kittur, Kittur Chennamma adopted Shivalingappa after the death of her only son with the aim of making him the heir to the throne of Kittur. But the British government imposed the Doctrine of Lapse policy on her ruled states. Doctrine of Lapse was a law brought by Dalhousie, according to which native rulers were not allowed to adopt a child if they had no children of their own, and hence their territory set as part of the British Empire automatically. Thus, by the law, the state of Kittur came under the administration of British. Rani Chennamma sent a letter to the Mount Stuart Elphinstone, Lieutenant Governor of the Bombay Presidency, appealing the circumstances of Kittur, but her request was turned down and war broke out. In 1824, the first battle occurred. The British had attacked Kittur with a force of 20,000 men and 400 guns, which came mainly from the 3rd Troop of Madras Native Horse Artillery. In the first battle between the British and Kittur on October of 1824, British forces faced heavy losses. John Thackeray, the British collector and political agent, was also killed during this first battle by the Kittur forces, and 2 British officers, Walter Elliot and Stevenson, were also taken hostages by Rani Chennamma's forces. Rani, after the victory of the First War, tried to negotiate and give back the hostages, but the embarrassment of loss at the hands of a small ruler was too much for the British to digest. Thus, they brought in bigger armies from Mysore and Solapur and surrounded Kittur. The second war started and the sub-collector of Solapur, Thomas Munro, and his niece were killed. Rani Chennamma, along with her lieutenant Sangoli Rayana, gave a tough fight to the Britishers for 12 days and protected their fort. But they got defeated because of the traitors from their side. They mixed cow dung and mud in the gunpowder in the cannon, due to which it got jammed during the battle. Because of this treachery, valiant Rani got defeated and imprisoned in her own Belhongal fort, where she died on 21st February 1829. This ended the saga of another brave Indian queen, yet vanished from our history pages, forgotten heroes.